rolling. My opponent, no half stepping. Crush my arms totally. Wood jet broke, no motion. Sleeping on sofas, creeping in highs like I done went to stage. Free me, baby, can't keep me, baby. They already hate me, they gon' want me when I'm on. Oh, y'all think, look, yeah. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, I promise. Can't take me, can't guard me. I be on like Charmin. We could have been superstars. Remember when we would. You switch like a. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would. Keep your distance, cause you switch like a. Track hard with the kick. When I slide, bet I'm on my. When I'm outside, so they don't ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin.
Yeah, we could be superstars.
Super gremlin.
But I'm pretty sure our time is up.
Now your time is
So
up.
we fell off the spinning tops. Don't go ready for trial, but way more error.
I ain't sliming, I'm grinding. Any way you put it, I'm SG with it. I'm a super gremlin.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So Dallas will get the first possession. And here's Doncic. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Doncic, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Ingram. Here he goes. Shot's good by McCollum.
I think it's critical that Ingram's confidence continues to grow. And I think possessions like that will only help him moving forward.
Now here's Doncic.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Good on the second one.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. He does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
It's stolen by Doncic. On the break. Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup is good off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's McCollum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. One of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has shown that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
you don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time. And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Back to Ingram. From behind the arc. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Down low. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
McCollum on the wing. Back to Ingram. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Pelicans cleared away. Here's McCollum. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Third team foul.
Here's Valanciunas. From outside the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Doncic. Dinwiddie, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's McCollum. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And the Pelicans making a change here. For 3, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Pass to Jones. Back to McCollum. Let's go with a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Daniels. He buries it from 3. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Blocked! And they get it back. For 3, Hardaway. Can't hit that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
The bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic left side. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Daniels. Back to McCollum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And the bucket is good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Green. Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Clock at 6. Launches a three. McCollum pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Williamson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Now here's Doncic. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And he gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
McCollum. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Yeah, defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Pelicans trail. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Williamson. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Alvarado. Drains the triple.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pelicans ahead, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Yeah, guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
So it's the Mavericks now. Pass to Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Doncic hits them both. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
New Orleans in the lead. Now the Pelicans in transition. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Walker. Pass to Ntilikina. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Alvarado. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Wood. Up and in on the layup.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Kicks it out to Williamson. No good with the triple. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Daniels. And here are the Pelicans now. Into the lane. Here's Nance. Williamson outside. Pass to Daniels. Out to the wing. Off target with the 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Now Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Ntilikina. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instincts and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Outside Grant. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Ntilikina. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Team foul. At the line for the Mavericks. Ntilikina taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And that one's good. Ingram. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. Ingram with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Back to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Ram for three. It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Dinwiddie. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the left side wing. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Here's Dinwiddie. Tries again. Tipped. They recover it. They shoot again. And they're able to recover. Clock at 4. Dallas no good that time either. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Good chance here for Ingram. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. .116 left in the second period. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Looking to end the drought. The shot that time not on target. New Orleans in the lead. Graham with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, got that one up quick. Ingram's got 12 now in this quarter.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside Ingram. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Devontae Graham.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarded.
9 seconds left in the first half of this one. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now.
And it goes! Big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
The Mavericks.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Jones misses. The Mavericks trailing. The crossover.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that was.
Bad intentions. And he dunks it down.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Back to McCollum. From deep three-point range. Outside Hardaway. On the take. Jones with the block. Now the Pelicans in transition. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
How about that high wire action from Ingram, getting up there and pulling off the Houdini.
Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 28 points for the game. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And they get it back. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram is slim of build, but showing you some muscle there, fighting for a second chance shot.
Here's Doncic. Valanciunas with a rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Throws it up high. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Fast break. Here we go. Doncic, no good. And here are the Pelicans now. Pass to Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Now here's Hardaway for the lead. Doncic with it. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Doncic hits them both. Here's McCollum. He's got 10. Williamson outside. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Williamson's got 7 points.
When Zion scores from that far from the hoop, it's scary for opponents. I mean, what are you going to do with him? You're already worried about his inside game.
Doncic outside. Great D that time from Williamson.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Hardaway with it. He's got 5. Pass to Dinwiddie. It's tipped. Oh, deflected. New Orleans in the lead. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
They get it back. Pass to Murphy. Here's the three. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's exactly how you win the rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Driving in. And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Shot's good by McCollum.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. That one off the back iron and out. The Pelicans trail. Ball's going up the court. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 14 points for the game.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Up top, Dinwiddie. Out to Wood. 4-3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Pass to Daniels. Now McCollum. Fires the three. And it's blocked by Wood. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Daniels. Right now a close game in New Orleans. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murphy. Off target from outside. And here's Doncic. He's got 38. Over McCollum. Here's Hardaway. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything. Should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt. Just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. McCollum outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Mavericks leading. Here's Ntilikina.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. It's stolen by Ingram.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. Here's McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Here's McGee. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Nance. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Even from distance now, Ingram is not afraid to pull the trigger. Just destroying the defense with his long ball.
And rejected. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The Mavericks making a switch here. And here's Doncic outside. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 41.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Nance. Pass to Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Ingram's got 8 here in this quarter. Now Doncic. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Larry Nance picks one up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
New Orleans calls timeout. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. That's good from Doncic. And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williamson with it. Outside Ingram. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
And Dallas with possession. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wood. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Ingram. For three. Offensive rebound. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. This one for three. Pelicans keep it alive. And here's Ingram outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ingram's got 16 in the second half.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up too.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
McCollum. Ingram up top. Up and over Hardaway. Second chance effort. Outside for Ingram. Takes the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on both. And here's McCollum. Pass to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Up and over Hardaway. And too long on the shot. The Mavericks trailing. From deep, here's Doncic. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Doncic. McCollum with some nice D. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's Ingram outside. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
To the wing on the left. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Pass to Doncic. Another shot. He got a piece of it. And he gets it back. There's the triple. And they recover it.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
Tries yet again. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Now here's McCollum. To the middle. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Back to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Powell. Great D that time from Williamson. There's McCollum with the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. And it's good. 2 points. Ingram's got 44.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's in there. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere. There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Williamson outside. Kleba with a steal. And Doncic launches from deep. Yep, it's good. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come.
I can't do is say, I like what you're doing, just show me yourself. And know we the ones that open the gate.
Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. He ain't even from the town.
Big body gears, fast and the fierce. Gripping my watch the rear of the mirror. But guess on my neck on the leer, I'm superior. 250 each year, what you say I can't hear. My prices, they lower than Sears. Speed it up by the gear. Dropped out of school cause I didn't want to hear. I was thinking about making an M every period. Got my off the block. 17 hot trying to plot on the block. They had to go and get a knot. I was on the block, they ain't knowing about a yacht. Out of my watch. Got baby cake in your Birkin, why not? Bought that, fell in love when I beat them in dough. We beat them in clothes. We beat them in Lambos in a row. Hold up my wrist, it got rocks like hoes. Dispose on my kids, don't talk no more.
I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
Doncic, good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Ingram. Outside Jones. McCollum outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to McCollum. Doncic grabs the miss. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
At the line for 2,
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
And here's Doncic outside. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. McCollum outside. Fires the three. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Dinwiddie, no good. And here are the Pelicans now. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. They get the rebound. Right side Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
That's good from Doncic. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Ingram. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
The first free throw is good. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
New Orleans in the lead. McCollum outside. And here's Ingram. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Ingram's got 8 points.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Doncic. No good there. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Now Ingram. Give him 8. The shot won't fall. Some solid D from Wood. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
McCollum with it. Now Doncic defending. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic with it. He's got 5. Here he goes. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Pass to Valanciunas. Right side Ingram. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Hardaway's shot is good.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
To the inside. Jones, his shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic outside. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Powell. Back to Hardaway. It's Bullock on the wing. Here's Doncic. Jones with some nice D.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Back to McCollum. Outside for Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Pass to McCollum. Here's Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Doncic outside. For 3, Hardaway. No good that time. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-7 run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's Doncic. Over Williamson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Murphy. To the paint. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Now here's Doncic. Over Hayes. It's deflected. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Wood. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
You know, one of Wood's natural gifts, staying in control after drawing the contact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for New Orleans.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And here's Doncic outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Driving in. Here's Murphy. And that's not going to go. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the New Orleans Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
making the most of their trips to the charity stripe. That's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. Very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
New Orleans in the lead. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. 3 on 3. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Murphy. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Wood outside. Here's Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Here's McGee. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Now here's Walker. The three from Wood. Rebounded by Daniels.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Takes the three. Sinks it from distance.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shot to stop the run. Count that bucket.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Pass to Murphy. There's the triple. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Dinwiddie with it. Hayes picks him up. Here's Bullock. Out to Wood. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
And he can't hit the second. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant though you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Now here's Ingram. 10 points for him. Daniels. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. 6 points for him.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
From deep, here's Doncic.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Outside Ingram. Here's the three. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's New Orleans. Here's Williamson. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. It goes on Dwight Powell. The first one falls.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Up and over McCollum. Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-4 run. And here's Ingram outside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's Doncic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 11.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Pass to Daniels. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Pelicans substitution. Devontae Graham.
McCollum on the left side. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Blocking foul called on Brandon Ingram. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now here's Ingram. 13 points in the game.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Third team foul.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Now here's McCollum from behind the arc. Hauled in by McGee. And it's Hardaway on the take. Pass to McGee. Doncic up top. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Doncic hits them both. New Orleans dictating the flow. Graham up top. He shoots it. Got a piece of it. Here's Ntilikina. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 54 seconds left in the first half. Over to the left wing. Picked it out of midair. And here comes the break. Doncic with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's McGee. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Graham. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Even though he's 6'1", 6'2", Graham is not afraid to try to score inside. He plays with great aggressiveness.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 16. Count it.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Alvarado. Just 3 on the clock. That one goes. Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Pelicans ahead, up by 16. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Graham. Pass to Alvarado. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Nice pass from the point guard. Graham there loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Here's Finney-Smith. Over Hayes. Some solid defense from Hayes. Graham for 3. Fires in the triple.
3 points.
Graham's got 5 now.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go. Come get it, come get it.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he can't get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Back to Graham. Over Finney-Smith. Pass to Alvarado. Left side, Graham. Stolen by Dinwiddie.
Blocking foul called on Jose Alvarado. First personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. To the wing on the left. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Graham. Pass to Alvarado. The 3 ball. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And, you know, guards that are small like Graham, he's only 6'1". I think they've got to knock down threes, and great work from him right there.
Blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. And the Pelicans making a change here. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Graham for 3. Again, the miss by Graham. And stolen by Graham. Pass to Murphy. And stolen by Hardaway. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Graham. Off target from outside. So it's the Mavericks now. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Oh, stolen by Nance. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the wing, right side. Here's Ntilikina. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Ntilikina. Dinwiddie with it. McCollum covering. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Offensive board. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Dwight Howard. Reggie Bullock.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And he gets the bucket.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot. Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Pass to Powell. Doncic with it. McCollum covering. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. Outside Ingram. Here's Temple. Ingram into the lane. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Powell's shot is off. Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Temple. Here's Ingram. That one a little long. This Maverick squad struggling. Powell with it. Back to Doncic. Fires from 14. Five on the clock. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Right wing. Pass to McCollum. From downtown. Now Doncic. He's got 24. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 26. Here's Temple. McCollum outside. Here's Temple. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And he's good on the first of 3.
3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And Dallas with possession, trailing by 19. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points in the game. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Dallas, JaVale McGee.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Ingram. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And Dallas with possession. It's a 16-point game. Doncic. Out to Wood. Doncic on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Valanciunas. Goes up again. Powell, it's good.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Pass to Temple. Here's Daniels. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
It's tipped. To the middle. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. Here's Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's good for 2. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
New Orleans. Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now. Down by 15. Doncic's shot is good.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Here's Daniels. The offensive rebound. Here's Murphy. No good with the triple. Here's Hardaway. And he drives in. Shots blocked. Out left to the wing. Pass to Alvarado. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Doncic with it. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 36 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Out to the right wing. The three is up. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Intercepted. They're running. Out to the right wing. Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. The three. Wood grabs the board. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Daniels, that one's true.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
It's stolen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
I tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
That's good from Doncic. Here's Daniels. Pass to Ingram. And here's Graham. And here's Ingram. Defended by Hardaway. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skill.
And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 44.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all three. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
It's picked off. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Daniels. Outside Graham. Pass to Daniels. Now Ingram. Clock at 6. From the wing. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. And so it's Dallas with it. A 12-point game. And it's Doncic missing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now here's Ingram. Inside. Daniels. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. He's got 26.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Doncic with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Hardaway on the wing. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 50 points.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Daniels. Misses the three. Dallas now, time running out. Outside Hardaway. Here's Powell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Wood. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. So the first of 3 is good. And that brings him within single digits. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he nails the third.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Back to Nance. And stolen by Hardaway. And now the Mavs on the run. Doncic with it. And it's Grant picking him up.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 6. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Here's Powell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And so they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Okay, with McCollum at the line, the defense should be sweating. He doesn't waste many free throws. And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul. Gotta love how he stayed with the play. Stuck with it. Nice work.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there. Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Pass to Powell. Now here's Doncic. Valanciunas covering. Oh, he nails it!
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a valued utility player. Knows his role.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Doncic outside. Offline. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd.
Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pan. Come and give me show. Rockstar.
Foes. And my boyfriend look like DiCaprio. I could strike a pose for you pose the bro. Get the angle right though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Load, that's a begin to grow. That's the antidote. That's a miracle. That's the answer. Apple in my throat, urban on the.
The Pelicans are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Home court advantage goes to the Mavericks playing here in the American Airlines Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now, here's Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Doncic, no good.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to McCollum. Over Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Ingram.
Well, Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to running.
And here are the Mavericks now. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Doncic from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's McCollum on the wing. And another 3 for New Orleans.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You gotta chase McCollum off those corners.
And Doncic, here we go.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now, Doncic, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
McCollum, no good. And it's Wood with the ball for Dallas. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's McCollum. Left side, Jones. Back to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
To end the run, Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Inside, and then Jones with the jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Doncic. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got 13. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year, things will be different.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. Pass to Ingram. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kept alive. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Doncic. Clock at 6. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Pelicans trailed by 3. And the basket by Alvarado.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. McGee trying to break free. Back to Dinwiddie. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Out to the wing. Back to Daniels. Pass to Murphy. Here's the dribble. Rebounded by McGee. Stolen. Here's Daniels. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Doncic. .137 left to play here in the first.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
The Pelicans trail to the middle. New Orleans moving the ball around. Powell on the double team. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
.106 left in the first quarter. Now Doncic. He's got 15. And they double up Doncic. And here's Green outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Alvarado. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Mavericks leading. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Daniels. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. Doncic looking it over. The Mavericks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Outside Murphy. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Dallas up by 2. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Now, here is Murphy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Daniels from outside. The shot will not fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Goes back up. Ntilikina off with the layup. Pass to Daniel. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Mavericks making the shot. Dinwiddie with the steal. Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
And again, New Orleans has no up.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Graham. And that time, also a missed shot.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Here's Ntilikina. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Daniels. Pass to Murphy. In the corner, Nance with it. Now, here is Murphy. Dinwiddie covering. 6 to shoot. Daniels. McGee with it. Graham defending. McGee's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now here's Williamson. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, you would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the charts.
Nance outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Drives to the hoop. And Green slams it in.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your...
Wow, hammering it in!
That's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
Brandon Ingram. C.J. McCollum.
Goes up off the inbound. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Dinwiddie. That one's off. Still out of sync. Pelicans leading by 3. Back to Ingram. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Here's Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Pass to McCollum. Williamson left side. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 19 points.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Here's Wood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Doncic outside. Stolen by McCollum. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get his shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at
it. Williamson looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Wood.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Mavericks trailed by 3. On the wing, Doncic. 21 points in the game. There's a screen. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
And here is Ingram. He has 5. To the paint. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Good on the shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Ingram.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 8.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. McCollum outside. Drains the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. McCollum with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Back to McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Back to Ingram. It's McCollum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Hayes, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. There's a good screen. On the wing, Daniels. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. It's good.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Mavericks trail by 6. To the middle. Hayes with the steal. Doncic with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. His three-pointers off the mark. And here are the Pelicans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And that one's good. Daniels. Daniels has got 6.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Bullock. Makes it off the glass. Bullock's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with more passes like that, Wood can make things very hard. That'll round out his game.
Here's Alvarado. Missed inside. Hardaway goes in. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Second team foul.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Finney-Smith. Hardaway goes in. The quick crossover, what a move. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Here's Williamson. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Hardaway with the steal.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Wood.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
He hits the second from the line. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's denied.
Larry Nance twice on the pipe says no, sir.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And he's good on the second.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Dinwiddie lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the...
Terrific energy so far from Williamson on offense. You can tell he wants to make an impact on that end.
They get the rebound. The shot's good from McGee.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots over McGee. And it's Williamson missing. Mavericks trailed by 6. To the inside. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
And here's Murphy. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
Murphy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against New Orleans. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Ingram. He's got 10. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Wily move by Ingram, able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Mavericks making a switch here, and he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Green. Here he goes. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. It's Ingram on the wing. Kicks it out to Jones. From the arc. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Wood can't hit. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Ingram left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 10 points here in the second half.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Over in the corner, Bertans. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Wood. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
McCollum with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Fades back. It's Ingram on the wing. McCollum outside. And they get it back. Inside. Outside, Jones. Ingram right side. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in. Ingram's got 20.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shot. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mavericks trailed by 14. Stolen by McCollum. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over in the corner, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Dallas.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. New Orleans leading by 13. And here's McCollum for 3. Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Fast break, Dallas. Shots good by Green.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And it's Green with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and roll, constantly keeping them guessing.
Doncic, no good. Latrey. Powell pulls it in.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
New Orleans leading by 9. Pass to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. It's a 10-point game. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And when you thought this 4th quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Daniels from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Doncic outside to tie it up. And too long on the shot.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And finished off by Williamson.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pelicans leading by 3. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Mavericks foul. Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. Second team.
Free throw drops for Murphy. Graham surveying the floor. He can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
New Orleans in the lead. Williamson outside. Williamson double team. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. Now Graham. Williamson left side. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Dallas making a switch here. So it's the Mavericks now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
And here is Graham. Over in the corner, Williamson. Graham with the ball. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Daniels. That one's not going to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. So both teams making some changes here. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Launches a 3. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
We have seen Ingram take on a bigger role, wanting to get to the line when it matters.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Doncic, no good. On offense here are the Pelicans. Now here's McCollum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Dallas calls timeout. They trailed by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic outside. To tie it up. He's off from 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.